Thank you everyone for joining us today here at Levittown Public Library's Stretch Fusion class with Debbie. It is Thursday, October 31st. Happy Halloween. And it is approximately 1:30 p.m. Go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me today on this wonderful, beautiful day. So let's just start with getting our body moving, warmed up. We're going to take it with a nice deep inhale, bringing the hands all the way up. Inhale up, kind of gazing up and reach. Turn the palms away, exhale down, just reach behind your back a little bit. And again, inhale up with a reach. Exhale down, bring it back, reach behind you. One more time like this. Inhale up, gaze up and reach. And exhale, bringing it all the way down and bringing the arms to the side. We're going to start with a little bit of a march, pumping the arms in slow motion, working on our balance. Your chair's there for support should you need it. We're only going to count to 4 of everything. So here we go, just pumping it up, bringing it up for 1, 2. I know you want to feel like you want to go faster. Here's 3 and 4. Now fold the arms and 1. This challenges your balance even more. And 2 and 3, 4. Bringing the fingers up for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4, dropping the elbows, take them down, and 2, here's 3, and 4, add a little twist if you can, for 1, otherwise stay forward, and 2, and 3, and 4, back to center, no twist, for 1, 2, 3, and 4, fingers stay up, for 1, 2, 3, 4, fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, fingers down for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to step out to the right. The arms are going to go to the right, and your right leg is going to step out. And then when you come back, everything goes to the left. So gently just step out to the right, just circling your arms, step back in, bring them back. And step out for 2 and bring them back with the arm goes where the leg goes. Out for 3 and bring them back. We're just going to go for 2 more. Out for 4 and back. 1 more. Out for 5 and bring them back. And we're going to take it in the other direction. So gently step out, get the arms moving for 1 and bring it back. So you don't have to step out too far. And 2, and take it back, bring it out for 3, and back, 2 more, 4, and back, last one, here's 5, and bring it back. All right, so we're going to start circling our arms. Circle your arms as big as is safe for you. If you have shoulder issues, you keep your circles small. Otherwise, make them as big as your range of motion allows. So bringing them forward, up and around, slow. We're going for 8. So here goes number 2. As if you're reaching the sky. Here's 3, reaching the walls on the sides of you. And 4, slightly squeezing the shoulder blades on the way down. Here's 5. And 6, 2 more in this direction. Here's 7. And 8. Now reverse the direction. Bring the arms back and around for 1 and 2. And if anything doesn't feel right, listen to your body. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And if the number that I say we're going to do is too much for you, you can always do less. Don't feel that you have to. So we are going to start with opening up the hip a little bit. Hold on, bringing your right foot forward a little bit, lightly on the floor. You're just going to bring the knee inward and then outward. We're going to do that 8 times. So here we go. Bring it in and out. And 2. Around for 3. And 4. I call this crushing a bug. Here's 5, like you're squishing that bug. Here's 6. 2 more. And 7. And 8. So now we're going to take that same leg and circle it around, only 5 times in each direction. So circle it around for 1. You don't have to go high. and 2. And remember, if it doesn't feel good, 3, either don't do it or do less. Here's 4 and 5. And now go outwards and around for 1 and 2 and 3. Here's 4 and 5. All right, so let's take it to the other side and bringing the knee inwards first and out. And 2. Here's 3. Remember, these are for 8 and 4. Here's 5 and 6. 2 more. Here's 7 and 8. And now for our circles for 5. So that left leg goes to the right and around for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. 1 more. And 5. And now bring it outwards and around for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. 1 more. And 5. All right. So we're going to take it kind of warming up the spine, warming up the core with our floppy arms. So you're just kind of flop the arms side to side, kind of aiming for your opposite hips as you flop the arms. So here we go, taking it over for 1, just nice and floppy, and 2. And here's 3. Remember, don't do what doesn't feel good for you. Here's 4 and 5. Here's 6 and 7, 1 more, and 8. And now from here, we're going to be bringing our arms all the way back. And then as we float forward, your right arm is going to be higher than the left. You're going to be reaching for your opposite shoulders. We're not going to stay there long. We're going to be there a split second, and then we're going to alternate. So just slowly bring the arms back, float them forward, right arm higher, reach for your shoulders, and then release. And again, flip the other arm on top and release. So just giving yourselves quick hugs. And here's 3. And here's 4. We're going to go for a count of total of 8. Here's 5 and 6, 2 more. Here's 7, last 1, and 8, and take it down. So getting a little more into the core, we're going to bring our arms out to the side. If holding them up here is too much, lower them down. We're just going to do little twists. We're going to go 4 to your right, then 4 to the left, trying to keep your hips as steady as possible. So just taking it over to the right, back to center. Same thing, to the right and center. 2 more in that direction. Taking it right and center. 1 more, right and center. Other direction now, taking it to the left. And be mindful if one side's a little tighter than the other. Here's 2 and 3. 1 more and 4. And bringing the arms down. And we're just going to now imagine your hips are nice and steady and you're sliding your upper body, your rib cage, side to side over your hips. So we're going to slide to the left first, then slide to the right. Try not to let the lower body move. Here's 2 and switch, and 3 and switch. Here's 4, 1 more in each direction, and 5 and switch. All right, and we're just going to take it to some hip circles. So you're going to slowly bring your hips forward and you're going to circle to the right 5 times. So hips go forward to the right and around for 1 and 2. And warming up the spine a little bit. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. And now opposite direction. Take it around for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 more and 5. So now we're going to be tucking our hips. We're going to do that in a position that a semi-standing cat-cow, kind of borrowed that from yoga a little bit. Just placing your hands either on the back of your chair, or if you can reach the seat of the chair. You notice my back is flat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my hips, push my spine away, getting a little stretch there. And now bringing the chest up a little bit, head up and not all the way back. And we're gonna go for 3 more. So tuck. Here's your cat. And lift the chest proud. 2 more with a tuck. And lift. 1 more with a tuck. And lift. And now just neutral position, slowly rolling yourself all the way back up. So we're trying to gently warm up our core, warm up our spine, warm up the hips, the ankles, all of those body parts. Trying to stretch or do any kind of holding of stretches past your range of motion can be dangerous if your body's cold. So we're just going to take it now into a little bit of I'm turning sideways just so that you can see what I'm doing. We're going to be reaching forward and up nice and tall 5 times. Then we're going to reach back and then we're going to put the 2 together. So slowly inhale as you reach forward. You don't have to bend the knees too far. And exhale as you come up nice and tall. Taking it down for 2. And exhale up. And 3. And if this specific breathing isn't good for you and up, just breathe normally. And 4, inhale down. Exhale up. 1 more, inhale down. And exhale up. So now you're going to press the arms back as you lift your heels up. So just lift up and take it down. Inhale up. And 3. And down. 2 more. Inhale up for 4. And down. Last one. Up for 5. And down. So we'll put those 2 together, reaching forward and then coming all the way back. So you're going to inhale forward, exhale back. So take a nice deep inhale as you reach forward. Exhale, press back, lift the heels. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lift the heels, press back. And inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lift the heels, press back. 2 more. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, reach forward. And exhale, lift. And bringing yourself down. All right. So we're going to do a few moves that will challenge our balance a little bit. Making loose fists on either side of your chest. Bringing your right foot in front. And as you slide the leg behind you, you're going to open the arms out to the side. You could always do it holding on with one hand, taking it like this. If you feel a little bit unsteady, remember your safety always does come first. So here we go, opening out to the sides and bringing it back. Open for 2 and back and 3 and back. 2 more. Here's 4 and bring it back. Last one and 5 and bring it back. If your feet are parallel, your hands are down. We're going to take it into a similar squat-like position that we just did, but we're changing it up a little bit. You're just going to reach forward like we did before, but the change is bring that right leg out to the side as you open both arms. Come back to the center and bring yourself up. Taking it down for 2. Slide out to the center, back, and down for 3, and slide it out. Bring it back. And up 2 more. Taking it down for 4. Slide it out. Bring it back. And up. Last one. Taking it down for 5. Slide it out. Bring it back. And up. Now your palms are facing forward. Take that right foot and step it back a little bit. So as you curl the arms, you're going to step back even more. But when you come back, you're only going to come back this far, not even with the other foot. So curl and step back. See if you can press your heel to the floor, stretch out your calf, come back, but not all the way. Curl and step back, heel to the floor if you can. Don't force anything and bring it back. And step it back with a curl for 3. 2 more, step back with that curl for 4. Last one, step back for 5. And bring your feet parallel. All right, we're going to take it to the other side now. So bringing your left foot in front, hands on either side of the chest, and open up as you arc it back, slide it back, and bring it front. You can even just slide it to the side if coming all the way back is too much for you, and bring it back. Modify, change any way you need to. Here's 3, and bring it back, and 4. One more. Here's 5, and bring it back. Now your feet are parallel, your hands are down, taking it into that little bit of a chair-like squat position. So reaching forward, slide the left leg out to the side, open up the arms, bring it to the center, and come back up. And take it down, slide the leg out, back to the center, and up 3 more, taking it down to the side, center, and up. Last 2, bring it down to the side, center, and up. 1 more, taking it down to the side, center, and up. Now your palms are facing up. Bring that left foot slightly back. And now as you step back even more, curl the arms, press the heel down if you can. Uncurl, bring the foot almost all the way back, but not all. Taking it down for 2, press it down, and come back. Curl for 3, and bring it back. Curl for 4, and back. 1 more. Curl for 5, and bring it back. All right, so we're going to go into a little bit more of our balance challenge. So important that you practice every day, really, really is. So it's very important for you. So your chair is there if you need it. Be safe. All your weight is on your left foot. We're going to be lifting that right foot up for 4. We're going to hold it for a count of 8, but come down if you need to. All right, here we go. So bringing it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're going to do that a couple more times. So bring the knee up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. Just one more time like that. And bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right. So now place that right foot in front of the left. Make slight space between your front foot and back so one doesn't catch on the other. And now imagine you're on a rocking horse. So just gently shift your weight forward. Doesn't have to be far. Slightly lift your back heel up. And now just shift your weight back, lifting the front toes up. Again, rock forward. Think of that rocking horse motion. Back heel comes up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more times. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 more time. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Now both feet are flat on the floor, but stay on your tightrope. So you're going to pick up the front foot and put it behind. Less of a challenge, just keep it close. More of a challenge, swing it out. So you choose. So here we go. Bringing that foot behind and in front. And again, bringing it behind and in front. 2 more times, bring it behind and front. Last one, take it behind and in front. And good job with that. We're going to tap our clock. So picture where the numbers are on the clock. We're going to count 6 back and we're going to count 6 front. So tapping it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we're going to add 1 more to this, a little bit more challenging. When you rock back, you can either just lift your heels up or actually lift your knee up. So the rock forward will be the same, but rocking back, choose either the heel up or bring your knee up if you feel safe doing that. So your feet are on your tightrope. You're going to rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, knee or heel up if you can. Rock forward, back, heel up. Rock back, knee up. 2 more times, rock forward. Rock back with that knee coming up. One more time, rock forward. And rock back. And your foot comes down. All right, so we're done with that leg, but we do have another one. So starting from the top with our lift, holding for 8, lowering for 4. All right, so here we go. Bringing it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, 2 more times. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. You can do this. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right. So now place your left foot in front, back on your tightrope with a slight gap between your front foot and back foot. And now gently, you don't have to go too far, just gently rock your body forward. Let back heel comes up and just lean back a little bit or shift the weight back, lift the front toes up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more times, rock forward, back heel comes up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 more, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Both feet flat on the floor. And now you're going to pick up the front foot and carefully place it behind. So bring it behind. And back in front. And take it back for 2. And in front. The bigger you make that little arc, the harder it is. And 3, shifting that weight. And bring it back 1 more time. Take it back. And in front. Now tap your clock. Taking it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now adding that knee lift if you can, or just lift the heel up. So here we go. Gently rock forward with your back heel coming up. Shift back, knee or heel up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, knee up. 2 more times, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, knee up. 1 more time, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, knee up, and bring it down. All right, good job with that. So we're just gonna bring our hands to our side. We're gonna take a nice deep breath, pair our hands touch overhead. So inhale all the way up. Exhale, come down to the center of your chest. And release the arms. 1 more time, inhale up. Exhale, come down. And release and breathe normally. We're gonna do what I call breathing into your hands. You're gonna make 2 little kind of a parenthesis or bracket, holding at the sides. I want you to, when you inhale, picture your breath pushing your ribs apart. And then when you exhale, coming back together. So not pushing with your hands, but letting your breath fill your diaphragm, fill the lungs. So think of breathing sideways. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. And release. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of standing coordination, and then we're gonna do a little bit of, actually before we do that, we're gonna take it into some side movements. You're gonna bring your arms in kind of a goalpost position. You're gonna bring your hands up to the ceiling, and you're gonna take it a side bend to the right as the right arm drops to the floor, and we're gonna alternate sides. So slowly come up, reach all the way up. Take it over to the right, drop the right arm down, left arm reaches to the sky as the right arm reaches to the floor. Slowly come back up, drop your elbows and back down. Now same thing over to the other side, reach up as high as you can, over to the left arm lowers down, the right arm reaches up. Slowly come back up, and drop the elbows down. We're gonna do a couple more on each side, all the way up, over to the right. Taking it all the way back up, drop your elbows down. And all the way up and reach over to the left, left arm down, all the way back up and elbows down. We're doing one more set. So reach up, taking it over to the side, all the way back up and elbows down. Here's our last one. Reach up, all the way over to the side and up and taking it down and bring the arms down. So we're just going to do a couple of neck rolls and then we're going to do some hip stretches, holding the back of the chair, and then we'll have a seat. So keep those shoulders level. Your chin is level. You're going to look all the way over to your right. We're not going to stay here long. Now look all the way over to the left. Try not to move your body, just the head. And again, back over to the right and over to the left. And over to the right again, you're going to hold it there a little bit. And now from here, just drop your chin down towards your collarbone and lift it up. And drop the chin again. And lift up. Come back to the center. Now look all the way over the left. And drop your chin down, looking towards the floor. And lift up. One more time, drop it down. And lifting up and taking it back to the center. So we're going to look over to the right again. You're going to drop your chin and roll it across your chest from right to left. Then look to the center. Now look all the way over to the left. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest from left to right. And look back to the center. So we're going to be lowering the ear to the shoulder. We're not going to hold it there long. We're going to hold things longer when we do sit down. So try not to let your body go side to side. We're just going to let the ear come down and up and then take it to the other side. So just lower the head, right ear to the right shoulder, bring the head back up, left ear to the left shoulder. And again, right to right and left to left. One more time, all the way over to the right and over to the left and back to the center. And now just drop your chin, looking down towards the floor, hold that position. And bringing your head back up. So I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see. We're stretching out our hip into the front of the thigh. Make sure you don't lean back and feel anything in that lower back area. So I'm going to step my right foot back. My legs look like a triangle. My head is way up at the top. And now without leaning back, I'm just pushing my hip slightly forward. You can't almost see that movement at all. Holding that position, feeling a little bit of a stretch in my hip. And if you don't have knee issues and you're able to slightly bend your knees, then try that. If you've done that before, you know what you're able to do. Feeling the deep stretch deepen in the front of the thigh a little bit, still pushing that hip forward. And if that doesn't feel good for you, straighten out your legs. So we're going to hold this for a little bit. We're going to do a seated version of this as well. And we're going to slowly straighten out our legs, but stay in this position. See if you can lower your heel to the floor, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the calf. And now I'm keeping my upper portion of my body straight, my legs straight, but I'm just going to lean forward with that flat back. As I lean forward, you can feel the stretch in the back of your front leg. And then slowly coming back up. I'm going to switch the position of my legs. So bringing that right foot forward, that left leg steps back, fairly wide if you can. Pushing that back hip, the left hip forward a little bit, feel that little bit of a stretch. We do hold a lot of tension in our hips, so it's good to stretch them out. And if you were comfortable enough, lowering or bending the knees a little bit on the other side, try it again on this side. If it hurts, then come up. We never want to experience any pain while we're stretching. My intention is that the stretching should feel good. Slowly straightening out the legs. If your heel is up, try to press the heel down closer to the floor. Fold at the hips, we call it hinging at the hips. Keeping your back flat, just leaning forward, feeling the stretch now in the back of your front leg. And bringing yourself back up, and we are going to have a seat. So since we just ended up with the hip stretch, we're going to take it to a little bit of a side stretch by placing that leg just out to the side, if you can. Or you can keep them front if that's better for you. I'm holding on with the left hand. I'm going to bring my right arm up and over to the left, just getting that little bit of a side stretch. Again, adjust according to your body. Not every stretch is meant for everybody. So if anything doesn't feel right, come out of the position. And we're bringing ourselves back in. I'm going to take that leg and just aim my knee to the floor. If that's awkward for you, just keep your legs like that. And if you are a little more flexible, you can try straightening out that leg a little bit. If that's not comfortable, then keep it bent. We're going to take it into another side bend, still holding on with that left hand, bringing the right arm all the way up and over. Again, only if that feels right for you. And bringing yourself back in, bringing that leg up front before we do anything on the other side. We're going to take it into a little bit of a roll down. You're just going to roll yourself down, kind of resting your chest on your thighs. If that's a problem, you can just rest your hands on your thighs and not go down all the way. So I'm just rolling myself all the way down, whether your hands touch the floor or whether you fold your arms underneath your thighs is also an option. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in the lower back in a good way. And then slowly rolling yourself back up. You can always place your hands on your thighs to help you come up, if that helps you out. So let's take it over to the other side. Just bringing the leg out to the side first, or whatever position is comfortable. Now taking that left hand, you're going to reach up and over to the right, getting a nice stretch in that whole left side of the body. Again, only go to the level that is good for you. Slowly bringing yourself all the way back up. Carefully bringing that left knee in, either down towards the floor or bringing it back straighter, again, only if that works for you. Bringing that arm up and over again. Feeling that stretch through the hip. And bringing yourself back. Bringing that leg forward. We're going to take another roll down just to stretch out that lower back. Again, do whatever you did. Taking it all down. And roll up. And take a next inhale up. And take it back. One more time. Inhale up. And take it fully. So we're going to take it with a shoulder stretch. Bringing your arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center. Guide it across. sliding to a deeper stretch if you want. You're gonna move, stretch just a bit. And bring the arm out straight. Moving right up. Bending at the elbow. Pressing from the front. Up and over if you can. Taking it to the side. Moving right up. Yeah. Other side, bring it out to the side. Come to the center, guide it across. Come to the center. Holding that position. Reaching out front. And up. Then over. And bring it up. And over to the side. And up. And bring the arms down. Allergies that kick in and affect my throat. Okay. So we're going to take it into some goal post positions. You're going to bring your arms up in this position. Gently slide the elbows back. And release. And lower down. And again, bring the arms up. Slide them back, hold. Release. And take it down. We're going to do this 2 more times. So come up. Slide them back. Come forward. And down. 1 more time. And up. Slide them back. Come forward. And take it down. And we're going to take it into a little bit of a seated cat-cow, similar to what we did earlier. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see. I'm going to be sliding my fingers towards my knees, pushing my back out. And then I'm going to come up nice and tall, sliding the hands to the hips. So slide the hands towards the knees. Push the back away. Holding that position, pull the belly button in. And slowly come up, hands towards the hips, chest proud. And again, slide the hands towards the knees, push the back away. Belly button pushes in. And slowly come up. Open up the chest. 2 more times, taking it forward, pressing the back away. And coming up, chest proud. 1 last time, taking it forward, pressing away. And bringing it all the way up. And taking it down. So we're going to stretch out our hands a little bit. You're going to make a fist and you're going to explode with your hands. We're going to do that 5 times. Stretching out the fingers a little bit. Then we're going to take it finger by finger, just stretching it out. So here we go, just explode up and make a nice tight fist. And take it up for 2. And bring it back. And 3. And squeeze. 2 more. And 4. 1 more coming up. And 5. And hold it tight. So take your right hand, palm is facing up. Very gently take the left hand, just 2 fingers, and slowly just bring that pinky down a little bit, opening up the hand. And then release. Go to the next finger, your ring finger, just taking it down a little bit, feeling the stretch in the hands. And release. Taking it to the middle finger, feeling that stretch. And release. And take it down. And release, and then just opening up the thumb, kind of out to the side, feeling that stretch all inside the hand, into the wrist a little bit. Again, in a good way, especially if you have any issues with your hands, arthritis, carpal tunnel, wrists, anything like that. and then release. Before we go to the other hand, take that right hand, like you're saying, stop. Gently pull the fingers and the whole hand back, feeling the stretch in the underside of your forearm. And now flip the palm up for a deeper stretch, bringing the fingers down. And release and let your hand just flop over, gentle pressure on the back of your hand. And release. So taking it to the other side, we don't want to be lopsided. So take your left hand, palm up, 2 fingers, not a lot of pressure. Gently just pull that pinky down a little bit, get the stretch in the hand. Really good if you do intricate work or bead work or crocheting, knitting, anything with the hands. Now release, go to the other finger, gently press it down. And release. And taking it to the center. And release your index finger. And release, and taking it a little bit outwards with the thumb. And release. So now take your hand, left, like you're saying, stop. Gently pull the fingers back. Feel the stretch in the underside of the forearm. And for that deeper stretch, flip the palm up, bring the hands down. And then releasing, and let your hand just flop over and put very gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And releasing. All right, we're going to take it into some gentle neck stretches. Now we warmed up the neck muscles a little bit by looking side to side. We look down, we look here side to side. We're going to hold these a little bit longer. Be very mindful if you do have neck issues that you do what is appropriate for yourself. So we are going to lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Hold that position. I'm going to add different levels of intensity. You pick and choose what is right for you. I'm going to slowly drop my left hand towards the floor, feeling that increase a little bit. And if you raise your left arm out to the side a little bit, you can feel that intensify. If it's too much, bring it down. Now here's where you have to make a decision if this is right for you. I'm going to take my right fingers at my left temple, adding very gentle pressure, deepening that stretch. Again, only do something like that if you are confident that you're okay with that. And to end off, I'm taking that left hand behind my back for an even deeper stretch. Ideally, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds. And if your hand is behind your back, release the hand behind the back. Release the hand at the head, slowly bring your head upright. And now, just in case you are leaning back a little bit, let's just drop your chin forward as an internal little stretch. And lift chin up, level position. Now lower your left ear to the left shoulder, hold that position. Start by releasing that right arm towards the floor. Lift a little higher if you want to. And now very carefully taking the left hand at the right temple if you are doing that. And placing that right hand behind your back if you know that is safe for you to do. And if your hand is behind your back, release the hand behind the back. If it's at your head, release the hand at your head. Slowly bring your head up. We are going to take it into an inhale with prayer hands overhead. And then we are going to be taking it into some wrist motion stretches, interlacing our fingers. So take a nice deep inhale up with the prayer hands touching overhead. Exhale, come to the center of your chest. Breathe normally. And now slowly rotate your fingertips forward towards me. Now come up and over towards yourself. And fingertips up towards the ceiling, interlace your fingers, flip your palms towards me, slowly reach out. And now in this position, if you feel comfortable with this, you're gonna slowly twist to your right, just reaching to the right. Slowly come back to the center and twist to the left. And come back to the center and drop the arms. So we're gonna open up the chest a little bit, taking a nice deep inhale, palms face each other, but they don't touch this time. So inhale up. Turn the palms away as you exhale. Now breathe normally, reach back, open up the chest. You can also reach for the back of your chair and lean forward a little bit, make sure that the chair is secure enough. An even deeper stretch, you can interlace your fingers behind your back and reach down behind you. If that does not feel comfortable, stick with your hands behind your chair or just reach back. So pick whatever position is good for you and hold that position. This is very, very good for your posture. And then releasing. Chest muscles or muscles get tight unless they're stretched open, then you slight rounding. And after a while, your body feels like this is normal. And then if you stay there long enough, it gets to the point where then it's harder to actually come into that good posture. So it's so important to stretch out so that we're not slumping forward. All right, so we're going to take it into a little bit of some leg stretches before we do that. We're going to do some knee hug-ins. We're going to hug our knee in 3 times. A little bit easier would be just to reach for the back of the thigh and bring your leg up. A little bit more intense would be to hug your whole leg in. So we're going to do that 3 times. Pick whatever is safest for you. So bringing your arms out to the side, slowly bring your right knee in, hug wherever, either under the thigh. You may feel that stretch a little bit in your lower back as well in a good way, and release and open up. We're doing this 2 more times and hug it in. Do whichever is right for you. And release. 1 more time, bring it in. And release. Now we're going to bring the other knee in. So hug it in. And release. And again, hug. And release 1 more time. Nice hug. And release. And relax the arms. All right, so we're going to take it into some leg stretches. We're going to take that right leg with the heel down on the floor, the toes up to the ceiling, the leg is straight. Make sure that you don't put any weight or pressure on that knee. You don't want to stress out the joints. This might be enough of a stretch for you. If you want that deeper stretch, carefully lean forward, keeping the leg straight, aiming your chest towards your thigh. That doesn't mean you have to touch your thigh with the chest, just aiming in that direction. You can also try, if you feel secure enough, reaching for your toes or reaching for the floor. Again, do what is best for you. And in order to safely come up, you're placing that left hand on the left thigh, pushing yourself up, not putting weight on the extended leg. Now keep your leg out straight and see if you can bring your toes down towards the floor, stretching the top of the ankle area. And bringing that leg in, we're going to take it into our figure 4 stretch, which stretches the outer hip and the glute area. You can accomplish that by crossing ankle over ankle or bringing your ankle on top of your thigh. So stay where it is safe for you. If you have hip issues, adjust accordingly. And if you're okay with putting slight pressure on that inner thigh and then leaning forward a little bit, be mindful of where you feel that. You'll feel that in the outer hip and glute area. Those of you who are even more flexible and have done this before may reach up and over. Again, if that's not for you, if you feel unsafe, please don't do it.
And in order to safely come up, especially if you're way down here, you would keep your hands on your calf and use your arms to push your body up. And now you can take that left hand in the center of the right thigh. Press into that leg for leverage as you twist as far as you can without forcing anything. And taking it back to the center, you're going to rotate your ankle big and slow 3 times all the way around for 1, 2, and 3. Now reverse that around for 1, 2, and 3. And you can bring that leg down. So we're going to move on to the other side. So extend that left leg out with the heel on the floor, the toes up to the ceiling. Slightly leaning forward, feeling what stretch the back of the calf, the back of the leg. Reaching towards your toes, reaching towards the floor. Again, whatever is safest for you. And to safely come up, you can place the right hand on that right thigh, bringing yourself up. Keep that leg straight if you can, and lower the toes to the floor, feeling the stretch in the top of the ankle area. And taking it to our figure 4 stretch, which is crossing your ankle or bringing it on top. Again, what's right for you. Placing, if you can, that left hand in the center of the left thigh. Gentle pressure. Leaning forward a little bit. And every time you make a change in your movement, let it register in your brain. Where are you feeling it? What are you feeling? For an even deeper stretch, reaching all the way over. Again, only if it works for you. And to safely come up, you're going to place your hands on your calf or shin, letting the arms bring your body up. And placing that right hand in the center of that left thigh. Use that leg for leverage as you twist and look all the way over to the left. And slowly bringing yourself back to the center. And you're going to carefully, slowly, rotate your ankle 3 times, all the way up and around for 1, 2, and 3. Now reverse that direction, bringing it around for 1, and 2, and 3, and bringing that leg down. So we're going to take it into another little bit of a lower back stretch. You're going to start with just dropping your chin to your neck, holding that position. And if you want a little bit of an extra stretch in the back of the neck, and you feel safe enough, you can take the one hand at the back of the head, add a little bit of pressure. And then removing that hand. And now just slowly roll yourself down, feeling the stretch in that lower back area in a good way. Whether you keep your hands on your thighs or reach to the floor, or even hug the underside of your thighs, folding your arms. Again, pick that position that is good for you. And if you need assistance coming up, you can place your hands on the top of your thighs, slowly rolling yourself all the way back up. And we're just going to take it into a nice deep inhale. So bringing the hands all the way up, inhale up, reach up, look up. And exhale down, turn the palms away, chest up. And again, inhale up, reach up, look up. Exhale down, turn the palms away. And bring the hands back to the center. So we're going to slowly bring your shoulders all the way up towards your ears as high as you can. We're going to hold it there a little bit. So slowly let the shoulders rise up. And now slowly let them come down as far as you can. You may even want to just reach your hands towards the floor. And again, shoulders come all the way up. And all the way down, reach to the floor. One more time, all the way up. All the way down. And we're just gonna take some shoulder rolls, taking the arms forward, up, and around 5 times. And again, take them forward. All the way up, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you come down. And bring it up and around for 3. And up and around for 4. This should feel really good between your shoulder blades, taking it up and around for 5. Now reverse that, bringing it up and around for 1. And around for 2. And 3. And 4, one more. And 5. So we're gonna take it into some hugs. We've done them earlier, but we did them a little bit fast. So we're going to bring the hands all the way up with a nice deep inhale. You're going to turn the palms away and exhale, reach down and back. Now you're going to float the arms forward with that right arm higher than the left. Reach for the opposite shoulders, give yourself a hug. Now in this position, if you can, drop your chin. You may feel that the upper shoulder blades separating apart. Try lifting your elbows if that works for you, holding that position. Kind of pushing your back away. This is a counter stretch to squeezing the shoulder blades together. And now just slowly lower the elbows, lift the chin, release the arms all the way back, squeezing together. Now let the arms float forward with the left arm higher than the right this time. Give yourself another hug, holding that position. And feel what happens as you're dropping your chin between your shoulder blades. They almost push away. Slightly lifting your elbows up. Lowering the elbows. Lifting the chin. And dropping the arms down. So we're going to do a little bit of a shaking motion. We're going to be shaking the fingertips really fast, all the way up overhead, taking it down. We're going to do that a few times. And then when you stop, your fingers are going to be tingling a little bit. So just shaking them as you come all the way up, shaking them all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. One more time, shaking all the way up. And bringing them all the way down, and they tingle a little bit, just getting that circulation moving. And we're just going to make light fists as you rotate your fists outward 5 times. That's 1. Try not to move the rest of the arm. And 2, just gentle wrist rolls. 3, 2 more. And 4. 1 more in this direction. And 5. Now reverse the direction. Bring them around for 1. And 2, and 3, and 4, 1 more, and 5. And we're just going to conclude with some breathing with our palms facing forward. When you inhale, you're going to be lifting your heels, lifting the hands. The eyes are going to look up, but you're not moving your head this time. So inhale up, heels up, hands up, eyes look up to the sky. Turn the palms away, exhale, lower the hands. Lower the heels, eyes look down to the floor. And one more time, inhale up, let everything rise up. And exhale down, and everything goes down. All right, I want to thank you all for joining me on this gorgeous, gorgeous day. And we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much. Thank you.